Here is another example from IXL C8, proofs involving angles. Let's take a look. This one says the line UV is perpendicular to VW and RS is perpendicular to ST. Complete the proof that angle UVW is congruent to angle RST. Okay, so we've got a proof here and we've got three blank reasons that we need to fill in. Let's start at the top. The first two statements are basically being copied from the original problem, okay? They've copied down that UV is perpendicular to VW. That reason is given because it was given in the beginning of the problem. The next one says RS is perpendicular to ST. Again, they gave us that information, so the reason is given. All right, the next one says the measure of angle UVW equals 90 degrees. Okay, so if UV is perpendicular to VW, then by the definition of what a perpendicular line is, angle UVW must be equal to 90 degrees. Okay, if you want, you can grab a piece of scratch paper and sketch that out. Draw a line UV, okay, kind of up and down like this, and then draw a line VW going through UV at a perpendicular angle so that all the angles are 90, and you will see that the measure of angle UVW equals 90. Again, we know that because of the definition of what perpendicular lines are. So the reason here is definition of perpendicular lines. Likewise, we know that the measure of RST is equal to 90 by looking at this line right here and knowing the definition of perpendicular lines. And this answer or this reason has already been filled in for us. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one says the measure of UVW equals the measure of RST. Okay, so let's figure out how we got to this line. If we look at the lines above, we know that UVW equals 90 and RST equals 90. So both of these angles, both of these expressions are equal to the same value. Whenever we have that, whenever we have expressions that are equal to the same value, we can set those two expressions equal to each other. So we can say that the measure of angle UVW is equal to the measure of angle RST. That's what they've done right here. And that is going to be the transitive property, okay? Specifically, it's going to be the transitive property of equality because we have equal signs right here. All right, so that's going to be the transitive property of equality. And then the last one says angle UVW is congruent to angle RST. Okay, and that looks almost exactly like the line above it. Let's see what the difference is. It looks like they're just written in slightly different ways. Line 5 says the measure of angle UVW equals the measure of angle RST. And then line 6 says angle UVW is congruent to angle RST. So if the measures of the angle are equal, the numerical measures are equal, then the angles themselves must be congruent, okay? And we know that because of the definition of congruence, okay? That's what congruence means. Angles are congruent when their measures are equal to each other, when their numerical measures are equal. All right, we'll go ahead and submit this one, and then you can try the next one in the next video.